Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Sean, and I just here with some more rigged and scripted football times. And Coach Script's going to join us in a minute. But I wanted to show you guys. I was telling you about how these generational players, from great grandfathers to on to grandfathers to sons and everything like that, that play in the NFL. So I was going through my 1970s, 69, 1970 football, and you see that's Larry Wilson, one of the greatest defensive backs in the history of the game. These are all Hall of Famers, pretty much. Mike Curtis, one of the craziest linebackers that ever played a game of football. Look that guy up. He's scary. He used to wait for people's quarterbacks at the end of the game to try to beat him up in the parking lots, and people would sneak out the windows and shit. That's how crazy that dude was. Bubba Smith was talking about him. Anyway, I was born in '71, so they're before me. But my uncle used to work at Fleer in Philadelphia, and I he helped me start collecting when I was a little kid. So around 3 or 4 or 5 years old, I started collecting, and these are my cards from my childhood. But I'm showing you because I've been involved in sports all my life, collecting sports, playing sports, doing all kinds of stuff. And some of these cards are very expensive. If you was to get them graded, they're all legit. They'd probably be anywhere between. There's Jimmy Butler, Leroy Butler, and there's a whole bunch of other people that are related, but I'm not sure about that. But I know the Berries were related. They have a bunch of people that played, and then obviously Wilcox. And but let me show you who I was talking about. I was going through this, and you're like, oh wow, cool. Yeah, I get it. I do like this stuff. I'm just bummed that it's all rigged and scripted, but it is cool. I'm trying to find this player that everybody. He just once I see it. Oh, here it is. Jake Coop. Okay, this is Cooper Cup's grandfather, for sure. So this is 1970, and this dude's around 30 something. So yeah, this is a very very cool looking card, and these are legit. I've had them, like I said. I hope since I've been a little kid. See this what it looks like. You would take a quarter and scratch it off. And I wanted to mention one thing. I made a video. My last video was about a Pat Truthner's response video. Responding to him, and I wanted to tell everybody that Pat donated $100 to Clint Truth channel to help him out. So I think that's stand up, and I know him, and I bashed him pretty good, and I feel the way I am. I'm not changing how I feel right now, and I'm gonna be this way because I'm just suspicious, and I'm just seeing so many people that are doing fucked up shit. But I ain't gonna talk about that part. I wanted to say, dude, that's a stand up thing you did, bro. Pat, that was good business over there. And I'm happy you did that for that kid because I didn't know the kid was like that, like he's struggling and he's living in, kind of poverty and stuff. So, not sure because I don't live in Michigan, but I don't want to see anybody, getting that way. And I called Pat out and he called me out. And you got to understand, like, I'm 50 and Pat's probably around my age. So when we crack on each other and say jokes like us cracking on his teeth, he can crack on me and say stuff. Because the first time I ever came on his channel, he one of the tight ends from Buffalo was named Sweeney, and my last name's Sweeney, so he was making dick jokes, and he said that, and he's like, "Oh, don't take no offense," and I'm like, "No, I don't take no offense." So that's what I'm saying. Like our generation rags on each other pretty hard, and I'm pretty honest about everything that I say. I'm straight and honest about what I'm saying. I don't have nothing to hide from anybody. But I want to tell you, if you're easy to say shit about people, and when they're doing fucked up shit, you should just be. It's just as easy to say something about the good stuff that they do, because not everybody stays bad. Not everybody does bad stuff all the time. It's just that when you're, in my opinion, when you're going through stuff, you don't want to glorify evil. At that level, because there's young people listening to your channel, and you can actually influence them. So that's why I get on these channels, and then the other ones like Zach Hubbard being a racist and saying all kinds of stuff about black people, and also being a jerk, and threatening Christians and threatening their lives and saying out crazy shit. it's just not right, you know. So this is a little preview before the for the rigged and scripted football. So we'll get back into that. But I wanted to show you. Look at Joe Namath, dude. 1969, 1970. This fucking corner on this card. I don't know how I got like that. See, you guys wouldn't see that, but I saw it. It got fucked up. And of course, some fucking body touched my Bart Star card and put a big fucking thing on it. Put dirt on it. It gets me so sick to my stomach, I don't even want to look at my collection sometimes. But, you know, it is 50-year-old cards. 51, see the corner on that? Son of a bitch. No, that's how it's been, but that wasn't there for sure. Like 100% sure that wasn't there. That was, it was pretty, somebody messing with my shit. My wife's always saying that. You guys always thinking. I'll show you something real cool while I'm going through this. See this right here? It's a miscut, but there's Lyle Alzado's rookie card. And this is even funnier. Where the hell is he at? Where do you see the afro on this white fella? This dude has got a big old afro, and he is one of the best running backs in the history of football, and he's a white guy. It's funny, look at how people's hair used to be back in the day. That's John Riggins' rookie card. Yeah, for the Jets. See? It's pretty cool. It's in pretty decent condition. See, this is 1972, 71, 72, 72. Jim Plunkett's in this series also. One of my friends is a big New England Patriots fan, so I got that Jim Plunkett graded for him. It came back a 7, and I gave it to him. I was going to give it to him anyway. There's Mel Gray. He died, I think he drowned. He used to play for the Lions, too. He was trying to save somebody and ended up drowning. And this is a classic. Anybody that ever watched Little House on the Prairie, this guy played in Little House on the Prairie. This is Merle Olsen. He was part of the Rams with Rosie O'Greer. He's one of the great defensive tackles in the history of the game. He's an Amish guy. And I'm not sure if Greg Olsen, that used to play tight end, I think they're related. That's what I'm saying. These people are deep in this. So when you go deep diving into these games and exposing the stuff, you're going to find out you have generations of football players. Generations of these people that are playing in here. Generations. Going back to way, way back when. Let's see. Somebody was in my collection. You know how I know that? Because when I do my cards, I don't turn my cards upside down because it'll slide out of there. Little Joshua. He's looking at my collection. No one took anything. It's just they moved things around, and then I know this. They changed all this around. I face it this way, so the thing don't see. They moved it. Lance Fritzl, and then Roman Gabriel. I mean, you got all kinds of 72s right here. And then, as I said, you go back here, and this is 1971. There's Dick Butkus. I got 1970 through 69 through 70 with Dick Butkus. And then Dennis Shaw. And then you have wide receiver Gary Garrison. And then Milton Morin, Speedy Duncan. That was another thing. There was another thing people were trying to say. They're like, well, Tyreek's so fast that, no one can catch him. Do you not realize there were fast people back in the NFL before they started using time clocks and stuff like that? I mean, way back. He ain't the first person to be fast. Willie Gault, I think, had a gold medal, and he played for, he ended up playing, he was, playing for the Chicago Bears. They're 85, almost winless season. There's Fran Tarkenson, that's 71. See, what they did is they took the blue cards, and that's the NFC, and then the AFC, because this is 1971, and the AFC was in red cards. And this is Terry Bradshaw's rookie season, which I have his rookie card in a one-touch. But, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I have been collecting sports cards since 1978, and I have there's a lot of value in these cards. If I got $10 a card out of this right here, there's 360 cards in this collection. So there's $3,600. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. $10 a card. There's more. They're actually what it is. there's cards in here that are just worth way more than $10. Like I said, every one of these cards would grade around between a 6 or higher, between 5 to about 8. There might be a 9 in here. One or two of these cards might be that way, but some are off-centered. And like I said, there's Larry Wilson. He's one of the greatest defensive backs in the history of football. And I have his autograph on a card that's certified. Roy Hilton. I mean, there's just so many Hall of Famers in here. It's unbelievable. And you should see my baseball one. I have from 1970, just like this, on up to 76 or something like that. Tom Dempsey. These people, John Mackey, that dude, you want to talk about running backs? You would take half the team to take this fella down. And I got a couple old-time cards from the 40s. This dude that used to play for the Detroit Lions, his name's Christensen. He's a Hall of Famer, and he could pull a house down. If you played it nowadays times, there wouldn't be anybody that could beat him. I mean, it would be like having the Nigeria Nightmare, is pretty much what it'd be. Christian Okoye or somebody like that. And then here's Nick Beccattini. He just passed away. I can't pronounce his name right. And there's another fella in here that's Hall of Famer. I saw it just... Oh, Larry Zonka. I got Larry Zonka second-year card. It's just funny looking at all these older cards. But as I said, I've been Joe Scapatati or whatever. It's funny. The Jets. Yeah, they were all good back in the day. And you know, it's probably been rigged and scripted from all times. It's just the way it is. You don't know what's real and what's not. When you have a lot of money, Jumbo Elliott's dad, John Elliott, when you have a lot of money invested in stuff, you don't know, how far this stuff goes. You know? So it's just the way it is. Ben Davison, holy shit. Look at the size of that dude's hand. Now, these people played football. If the nowadays time people were allowed, had to play by the same rules as these fellas, there would be a lot of people not making it out of the damn game. I can tell you that much. Because this is as tough as even in rigged and scripted football. These fellas were tough. And everybody's like, well, this ain't like WWE. Listen, all kidding aside, go look up East Coast Championship Wrestling. And look at that shit. And watch those matches. And these people are jumping off fucking 20-foot fucking ladder matches, dude. Up in the air, falling. Terry Funk and the Iron Sheik had a legit razor match, dude. A barbed wire match. Where they got actually stuck in the barbed wire and had to cut each other out. They were fucking bleeding and stuff. So even that rigged and scripted shit, people get injured in. So it happens. See, look, there's Larry Zonka. This dude, look him up, man. Look these fellows up. That's how you learn about Steve DeLong. He's a good tight end. Dick Butkus, obviously. That dude bit someone's arm to get a football in real life. He didn't have his teeth there. Now he's got new teeth. But at the time when he was playing, he didn't have those teeth there. And it's a funny video I saw. Don Manor, holy smokes. It's a funny video because the referee's like, what happened to the guy's like, he bit me. And like, two little kids, two big men acting like little kids. The corner on that card's fucked up. Damn. So he guy's looking at his arm and he's like showing the ref his arm and the teeth marks are perfect for where Dick Butkus' teeth were missing. And obviously Dick Butkus had the football. So, yeah, back then when you're on the ground and the ball's loose, Walt Sweeney, I don't think we're related. We might be. I don't know. Who knows? I doubt it. I'm handsomer. I'm way handsomer than he is. Just joking. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Going back down flashback memories. But there's a Roger Staubach rookie card right here. This is rookie card. And Deacon Jones. So I'll tell you, his rookie all-star. He's an all-star. But it'll show you rookie. They're little things with a rookie cup. Joe Cap. You guys remember him? And there's Larry Zonka again, 1971. And the other one I showed you was 1970. And Leroy Kelly, one of the better running backs in the history of the game. Willie Brown. great player. Lynn Dawson, obviously. Lynn Dawson's an all-time great Chief. Gene Washington, one of the great players of the Chiefs, also, and the Redskins, I believe. They used to call him the Washington team back in the day. There's Bubba Smith right there, Pro Action, 1971. John Mackey, there's some tape on that shit or something. What happened there? And who else? Dave Wilcox. Dave Wilcox, this guy right here, his son played in Chips. Larry Wilcox, the guy that played in Chips, the show that was back in the day where there were motorcycle cops, that's his dad. Larry Wilcox is that dude's, this guy, Dave Wilcox, is Larry Wilcox's dad. I mean, son. That's his son. Gene Washington, there's shit tons of people, like I say. And if you start doing deep dives and stuff like that and getting involved in this, I'm sure you can go back to 5 generations of people being from the same family playing in NFL or even baseball or any of that stuff. So it's a little quick video, and then we're gonna do more videos on rigged and scripted football. We're gonna do one later on with Coach Script, and we're gonna go over the Super Bowl. And I've seen some stuff that I think we should go over. It's pretty blatant missed tackles, and actually a couple plays where the running back runs into the offensive lineman so he can't block. It was beautiful stuff there. So once again, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's watching and supporting our channel, and I also wanted to say to Pat, thanks for helping that kid out, because when you were ragging on him and saying about his house being raggedy and shit, I'm like, wow, that sucks. I feel bad for the guy. And then that's why I made the video and said, what I said. So that is outstanding that you did that. And I'm sure he's going to appreciate that very much. And I know that I think that's what's up. That's what we're supposed to be doing here, man. And these fucking shows like Zach Hubbard and all these people that are racist and bigots are dividing people. And there's a lot of fucking bullshit. This is the time where people really need to help each other the most. I mean, I just seen the video where this poor son of a bitch killed himself over fucking betting, and God bless his soul, he lost so much money on betting, apparently, with Zach, that the dude killed himself, and that's sad, man. Because if any person on here, I don't care what kind of issues you have with that person, if they was to contact you, you would be like, oh man, let me help. You're gonna try to help them, and not say nothing about it either. That's private, Johnny Unitas and Bob Greasy, and that's private. This poor guy, he ends up killing himself. I don't know about his family or anything like that over fucking bets. You know what I mean? Over fucking betting. And this is what the whole fucking point of us making these videos about. Even with Pat and even with Rothschild, Lord Rothschild, and everybody that we're talking about making videos, doing that. That's good that everybody's doing that. I don't care what kind of differences we have in opinion. We got to help people realize this shit's rigged and fucking scripted football, and betting on this is going to cost you your fucking life at the end of the day, because that's what the fuck is going on. People are so distraught over losing losing their fucking money over this shit that they're fucking killing themselves. Now, I don't know how many other people are doing that. That's just one person we know about. You know what I mean? So it infuriates me. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I started making videos to expose the NFL, even though I got all this stuff here, man. Like this is I'm going through my cards that were in these things. They're called one touches, and my nice cards that I like and was going to keep. I'm putting them in these things called one touches, which they come in little plastic like that. I take them out and you put them in there. Here's my Walt Chamberlain rookie card. It's in the back here. It'd probably be like a 7 or 6, maybe a 6. It's pretty cool. Got this for a little while. But, this kind of stuff is what I'm saying, man. And then Allen Iverson. I got a whole shit ton of stuff, bro. Oh, you collecting the stuff. So, there's a lot of money involved in this stuff. And that's why I was exposing this shit. because I'm like, fucking A, man, my friends are losing their money on this shit. I got money invested in sports cards. Other friends of mine are buying sports cards and investing in stuff in it. And then, then I find out, little shit like this, people losing their homes and shit like that because they lost their bets, and their wife left them, or even women I know that they got gambling and their husbands left them and shit because they lost money. And now that's just like a fucking, I don't even know how to put it. Not only do you learn that the NFL is rigged and scripted, but you lost money betting on rigged and scripted shit. So it's like a double whammy, That's like the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. So anyway, I don't bet on football games, but I used to collect sports cards, and right now I'm going through my collection to find out what I really want to do and what kind of stuff I want to keep, because I was making a binder of this Mosaic 2020 baseball, and I put the sets together, and right now I still need more cards. I haven't gone out and bought any because, like I said, now that I know things are rigged and scripted, I still need about 100 cards, but I have a bunch of autographs that I got out of the series so far, and some pretty decent ones too. Like right now, I don't have these in one touches, but this card right here is probably like a $100 card, and I have it in this, so I'm not selling it or nothing, but I did look some of this Joe Adell, and then obviously Hebron Hayes. I got 2 variations of him. And, this is the stuff I just was doing before I found out rigged and scripted football times. And then what I would do is put my sets together. And then the extra cards I had on my sets, like some of these extra inserts that I have, I would sell them for whatever the price that they are, or a dollar cheaper, and get my money back. And then buy more cards that I needed to complete my set, But you get extra stuff, you know what I mean? And some of these cards are very valuable. And they're short prints and stuff, like these autographs I've been showing you. That's like $50. It's like $100. No, that's like 100. That's a variation. And then that's like $50. And then, like I said, that's like 80. And then, Taylor Trammell, it's around $15, $20. Victor Mesa, he has a brother named Victor Massa. He's good. He's younger, and it's probably like $7 or $8 maybe. I'm not sure. But there's Abraham Toro. He's a good player. He plays for the Astros. And then there was another guy that I saw. Oh, Nick Solich. He plays for Texas. He's a good player. He's got a good bat. And then there's guys that are coming up. And then this is a gold variation. So yeah, I've been involved in collecting sports cards for a while. So I ain't gonna try to make too much longer out of this. So we'll do, like I said, we'll come back and we'll do rigged and scripted football times. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, and hopefully everything works out for Clint. And that was cool of Pat to do that. That was outstanding. I appreciate that. Guy needs help, so at least somebody's helping him out. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Maybe we can find out what's going on with this fella and get together and help him out and do the best we can do and help each other out too by exposing the NFL for being rigged and scripted. Thanks again for watching.